Hey guys, today I want to show you what is new with the Erin Condren 2022 Focused collection. I'm really loving the new colors this year. They've got the gold pinstripe and they've got moss. So let's take a closer look at what they've got. This is one of the new weekly scheduling pads. It starts Sunday, ends on Saturday. It has a dot grid on the corner. It has some graph squares on the bottom and to do check boxes. And it's kind of in a blush color. I don't know what the price of this one will be yet, but I think it is probably going to be on track with the other pads that they have. And those range anywhere from $10 to $18. So we will see what this guy is going to come in at. Next we have a Padfolio set that is very similar to the navy blue one they had last year. And it says, it's kind of a peachy blush. And it's got that gold foiled pinstripe cover, and I really love that. But Padfolio Set, it includes 4x9 hourly pad over here, and it has a little time format you can use. It has the 4x9 list pad over here with to-do boxes you can check off, and it has a 9x9 weekly pad and a section for notes on there. It looks like these pads are probably replaceable, so they'll probably have some of these on the site too. So if you want to pick up a couple extra of those if you run out, they'll probably have those on this site as well. That is the Padfolio set. I think the one that they have out there right now retails for $28. So if I had to guess, I would say this guy is going to be probably about $28. I was hoping it could stand up, but it looks like these are going to fold over a little bit if you do. But you can lay it out flat, fold one over, or fold both over. So that is the Padfolio set. Next we have the Pocket Planner in gold pinstripe, and I think the Pocket Planners retail for $18. This is my 2021 Camel Pocket Planner. Just for comparison, they're about the same size. They feel about the same. Just has the new one, has the gold pinstripe all around it. It has the page markers in like a slate blue and a gray color. Inside's white. It's got your 2022 and 2023 at a glance. It has heritage and awareness observations. It's got notes. And then it jumps right into January 2022. Each month has monthly goals. It has a little dashboard and some lined pages for you to jot things down on. And it has a small section for each day of the week. They do combine Saturday and Sunday on one line, so you have less space there. And then it goes through that for every week of the month. And then you have a little bit of notes at the end of the month. So just one page. It is. Then you dive right into the next month. So this one will run January 2022 through December 2022. And then at the very end, you have a few extra notes pages. I like these for, last year I used this one for tracking gratitude each day. I would jot down just something that made me smile that day. Little things, like if my mom texts me and says, oh, hey, I was driving by somewhere and thought of you, that makes me smile. I'm grateful for that. So I would jot something like that down. So if there are days where I'm just not feeling it, I'll pull this guy out and I'll look for some of those things and look back, and it makes me really kind of refocus on what's important. But this year, I think what I'm going to do for this one, my daughter Brinley is 9. She gets migraines and we need to track those. So right now I've got a a printed out 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper that I just fold up and keep tucked into my planner. But I think I want to start tracking them in something like this, because we have to keep track of things like what time it started, how long it lasted, what kind of medication we gave her, what kind of relief did she see, moderate, complete, what were possible triggers, and things like that. So I think that will help me if I have a small book that I can keep with me all the time dedicated to that. So I'm looking forward to using this one for migraine tracking. Next we have the Focused Notebook, 124 lined pages. This is their newer color Moss, which I love. It is one of my favorite colors year round, but especially in fall. I love this, so I'm glad that this one launched in fall. It's super soft. I really, really like this. The inside has the pinstripe on both sides, and it is lined throughout. And what I like about this, I do like the cute pops of colors some of the notebooks have. Like this one is the mid-century circles with the gold, but it has the colorful bands here, which are really cute. But I'm more of a minimal kind of, I want to use all the lines, and I want to use all the lines. So I like that it is not here on this. So this is Moss. I think this one retails for $16 is what these softbound notebooks sell for. So new color, Moss, loving it. Next, we have a focused planner in the new A5 size. Again, in the Moss color. Runs January through December of 2022. It's 192 pages total. And it's about 5 by 8 by 8.3. So this guy, I've never actually seen any of the A5 softbounds. I know they were earlier. They were launched earlier with the this standard Erin Condren line. And then they added this for the focus. But it starts January 22 overview through December 22. You have your 2022 holidays, dates you want to call out for each month. Dives right into your monthly view. It has some holidays out there. And then you've got your customizable dashboard. You can track 3 different things here. You've got to-do boxes here. You've got a blank square here. Dot grid over here. And then you dive right into your weekly overview. So you have one line for each day of the week. They did not combine Saturday and Sunday here. And then you have a notes section over here. It is lined over here, and you've got your check boxes over here. And then you have that every week of the month. And then you have lined pages at the end. It looks like just 2 sheets there. Dive right into the next month. And I want to see, we do have the gray page marker there. And yeah, 2 sheets right there for each. So I'm guessing each month has that. And then at the very end, they have the normal 2 sheets. And then it looks like they have some additional notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You've got a contact page with, it looks like, 16 lines. Then you've got your 2023 overview. And that is it for the A5 Focus Planner. This is the 8 by 10 Focus Planner for January through December 2022. There are 192 pages. This is the Pinstripe with gold foiling. Mine has been debossed with the year 2022 on it. This is really similar to their older softbound. It's the same size. Looks like it is the same thickness. This Softbound obviously has the darker coloring. This is Focused, so it is just white, very streamlined. It has 2 page markers. It has, looks like the slate steel blue color and gray. I was expecting to see some Pinstripe over here, but I didn't. I guess that makes sense, because if you put Pinstripe on Pinstripe, that might be weird. But you have your main page where you can write your book. Just like the A5, it has the monthly overview and some area down here to take notes. It has the holidays laid out, dates. And then you dive right into your monthly overview. And it does have some holidays populated. You have your customizable dashboard, just like the A5. You have 3 different sections you can kind of tailor to meet your needs. There are to-do boxes. You have a blank square down here, and then you have dot grid over here. And then you dive into your weekly overview: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Then there's lined note sections and to-do box sections. And then at the end of the month, there are probably 2 lined sheets of paper. Then you dive right into the next month. And then at the ends, you have your normal lined sheets of paper, and then you have 1, 2, 4, 5 extra sheets of lined paper, and then 16 contact sections. Then your 2023 overview. And that is it for the 8x10 Focus Planner. This is called the Stand-Up Padfolio, and it includes an 8x11 perforated weekly schedule pad and list pad. There are 25 sheets. And I don't know if this is going to come in other colors or not. I haven't heard any more about that, but this is kind of neat. You can, well, first we'll take a look at this sheet. It's got Monday through Sunday. And it has a rectangular box here and to-do section. And this is perforated, so you can tear the sheet off. So if you have too many to-dos and want to go on to the next sheet, or if you have to-dos to carry over to the next week, you can tear that one off and leave this here. So I think that's cool. But this folds like this. And maybe, there we go. Look at that. Just like magic. No, I think that's kind of a neat idea. It's pretty rigid. You can see kind of how thin it is, but it's sturdy enough where if I knock into it, it's not going to fall over. Maybe if I hit it hard enough, it will. But I think that's kind of cool. I'm willing to bet that they might sell refill inserts for this too, because it looks like it'd be pretty easy to work with. One of the other things I wanted to show you are, well, a couple of things actually, that are not necessarily new with the collection, but I really liked from last year. So the mechanical pencil was in the Harbor. They still have that out on the site, and it's the 0.7 mil lead, which is my favorite. I break the 0.5 and the 0.9. I feel like it's too big for me. And then their gold pen has a lot of weight to it. I really like it. It screws off. The lid can screw onto the bottom. And they do have, it's a gel pen. They do have gel refills for it that they sell on this site as well. So these are 2 of my favorite writing utensils from the Focus collection. And one of the other things that's new this year, but not new with the Focus collection, is the planner Folio. This is blue slate. It retails for $38. Right now I've got a notebook in it with the fall. Isn't this pretty? This is my favorite fall cover. But right now I've got a notebook in here, but I think, oh, that's the Focus collection too. So they have list pads, like stationery that you have out there. And this one's like the minimal one where it just has the pop of color there. I'm wondering, you can put your A5, you can tuck back here and keep that in there if you want to keep all your stuff together. You'd have to take the notebook out, or your planner if you have your planner in there. But I think that would pop in there too. Again, it might be kind of a silly thing to do because this is the vegan leather and this is the vegan leather and you don't really need that. But if you wanted to keep everything together, I think that'd be a really good idea. They have the little to-do stickies that fit perfectly in here. I ran out of them, so I don't have mine in there. But that's one of the things I like to do too. So if you're going to pick up the planner folio, I would pick up some of those too. So that is all I have to show you from the new Focus collection. I really like this moss color. I think that's probably my favorite from the collection. This gold pinstripe though, me and white and gold like this is my favorite. I love the way that they look together. It looks so clean. And the gold just kind of gives it a little pop. So I love that these are two of the newer colors for this year. I think they're still going to have the black. They're still going to have the camel. A lot of people really like this camel color. This is just such a rich looking shade of brown. So I like that. So that's what I have. If you guys want to see a closer look at any of these things, I will have more pictures on my blog in the coming days. Or shoot me an email or leave a message here. Or head on over to my Instagram and leave a message there, and I'd be happy to talk a little more about these. If you have a favorite, go ahead and drop it in the comments. I'm kind of curious to see who likes what coming out on here. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel and you'll get to see all my new videos and you'll get notifications. Thank you again for watching. I hope you really like this collection as much as I do. It's the Focus line is one of my favorites in Erin Condren because it's just not too extra. It's still beautiful, but not too girly and colorful. So I'm loving it. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day, and I will see you next time.